Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep, pun absolutely intended, into one of the most iconic films in cinema history, Titanic, 1997, directed by James Cameron. This is more than just a romance set on a doomed ship. It's an epic that blends history, heartbreak, and cinematic brilliance. So, let's set sail. Released in 1997, Titanic stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet as Jack Dawson and Rose DeWitt Bukater, two passengers from very different worlds who fall in love aboard the ill-fated RMS Titanic. The film isn't just a love story, it's a historical drama, a disaster film, and a visual spectacle all rolled into one. With a budget that soared to over $200 million, making it the most expensive film ever made at the time, Titanic was a huge gamble. But it paid off. It became a box office phenomenon, grossing over $2 billion worldwide and winning 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. Let's talk performances. Leonardo DiCaprio's Jack is a charming, spirited artist, living life on the edge. Kate Winslet's Rose, on the other hand, is a young woman trapped in the rigid expectations of high society. Together, they create a chemistry that's electric, raw, emotional, and incredibly believable. Winslet's performance as Rose is especially compelling. She brings both vulnerability and strength to the role, making her journey from oppression to self-liberation deeply satisfying to watch. DiCaprio, meanwhile, gives Jack a sense of authenticity and optimism that anchors the emotional core of the film. And let's not forget the supporting cast. Billy Zane as the arrogant Cal Hockley, Kathy Bates as the unsinkable Molly Brown, and Gloria Stewart, who plays the older Rose with grace and nostalgia. James Cameron is a director known for his ambition, and Titanic is a prime example. From the grandeur of the ship's recreation to the intense realism of the sinking, every frame is packed with detail. The ship was rebuilt to almost full scale. The historical accuracy from the decor to the fashion is meticulous. The visual effects, groundbreaking at the time, still hold up today. When the ship breaks apart and slips beneath the icy Atlantic, you feel it. The camera work puts you right in the chaos, the flooding hallways, the screams, the panic. It's haunting and unforgettable. And of course, the use of CGI was ahead of its time, but what really makes it work is the way Cameron blends practical effects with digital ones. It doesn't feel artificial, it feels real. Now, we can't talk about Titanic without mentioning James Horner's breathtaking score. The music elevates every moment, from the sweeping romance to the tragic climax. And yes, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion became an anthem for an entire generation. Love it or roll your eyes at it, there's no denying it's iconic. The sound design overall is masterful. The silence during some of the ship's final moments is chilling, and the ocean's roar becomes a character of its own. Beneath the love story, Titanic is a film about class, freedom, survival, and the human spirit. Jack and Rose's relationship challenges the rigid class divisions of the early 1900s. Rose's arc is one of self-discovery, a transformation from a girl constrained by duty into a woman choosing her own destiny. The disaster element reminds us of human arrogance. The Titanic was called unsinkable, and yet nature proved otherwise. The tragedy isn't just the loss of the ship, but the lives, dreams, and possibilities that went down with it. Cameron's decision to frame the story through the memories of the older Rose adds a poignant layer. It reminds us that life is fragile and fleeting, but also beautiful in its impermanence. Trophy Legacy 415. Over 2 decades later, Titanic remains a cultural landmark. It's a film that transcended genres, demographics, and even time. It turned Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet into household names, influenced countless filmmakers, and inspired a new generation to care about history and storytelling. It's one of those rare films that balances spectacle with soul. Whether you're a hopeless romantic or a fan of historical drama, there's something in Titanic for everyone. So, is Titanic worth watching in 2025? Absolutely. Whether you've seen it 10 times or never made it past the first hour, it's a film that deserves to be experienced in full. It's emotional, powerful, and technically brilliant. And at its heart, it's a story about love, loss, and finding the courage to live fully. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite moment from Titanic? Or which classic film should I review next? Until then, keep the heart going on. See you in the next video. Let me know if you like a shorter version for Instagram or TikTok, or want to add fun facts or behind-the-scenes trivia.